Welcome back to our channel, Fly the Atlas. Today we will talk about the top 10 best places to visit in Malaysia. Malaysia is Southeast Asia's crown jewel, situated at the end of the Malaccan Straits with Indonesia and the Java Sea. The nation is distinctly divided into two halves. On its western side lies built-up Malaya, where British colonial power once held sway. Now it pulsates with electric Kuala Lumpur and multicultural UNESCO towns like Penang. On Malaysia's east coast, wild Borneo lies covered in misty heights. There are primeval forests, ancient volcanic domes, turtles instead of sunbathers on the beaches, and primitive fishing communities pour into the South China Sea. A quick glance at this picturesque land is all it takes to understand why many people come here on vacation. Whether they're drawn by the verdant expanses and tea-scented air of the Cameron Highlands, the pearly waters of Sipatan, or Malacca's historic relics. These are just a few attractions. So in this video, we are going to discuss the 10 best places to visit in Malaysia. Number 10. Kota Kinabalu. Nestled in the Malaysian Borneo, Kota Kinabalu is the state capital of Sabah and a rapidly growing tourist destination. Visitors come to marvel at its close proximity to tropical islands, rainforests, wildlife refuges, national parks, and Malaysia's tallest peak, Mount Kinabalu. Kota Kinabalu, or KK for short, is surrounded by untouched forests and towering mountain ranges. The most famous peak in KK is Mount Kinabalu. It is a popular spot for climbers from all over the world. Due to its protected status and the rare wildlife that call it home, you need permission from park rangers before attempting any ascent. Another must-see destination on your holiday is the Abdul Rahman Tunku National Park. Known to be breathtaking, this park spans 5 hectares and is comprised of 5 islands, each with its own distinct landscape. You can relax on the white sandy beaches, enjoy the brilliant coral reefs, or climb through the lush tropical jungle paths. Whatever you choose to do in this national park, you will undoubtedly make memories that will last a lifetime. Number 9. Taman Nagara. Taman Nagara is a protected region with a deciduous tropical forest that dates back 100 million years. It offers enough activities and historical places to keep you entertained for several days. This area boasts birdwatching and jungle trekking. However, many come here to reach Higher Tahan, which is believed to be one of Malaysia's most difficult hikes or climbs, to see the Canopy Runway, or to bathe in the magnificent Berkolada River Rapids. It would take many days to explore and enjoy the entire limestone cave in Gua Telinga, but you may join specific group trips to the main caves. You'll have to crawl and squeeze through tight underground tunnels to reach the main rooms. Word of caution, you will undoubtedly get wet. Many endangered species live in the park, including the Malayan peacock pheasant and the Malayan tiger. Seeing one of these animals is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Number 8. The Cameron Highlands. The Cameron Highlands are a mountainous region where tea has been produced for centuries on the hill slopes. The tea farms remain a popular attraction and one of the most beautiful locations. Nonetheless, the Cameron Highlands are home to strawberry fields, orchards, lavender, and the mossy boardwalk forest. This area also boasts a tropical setting with gorgeous evergreen trails for up-close exploration of the indigenous plants and animals. If you only have time to visit one plantation in Malaysia, make it the Tea Plantation Bow. It not only produces more tea than any other farm in the country, but it also offers tours where visitors can witness the process unfold in front of them, purchase some tea as a memento, and stroll the grounds on a series of winding roads. Number 7. Langkawi. Situated in the northernmost part of Malaysia near the border of Thailand, Langkawi is a relaxed town known for its gorgeous beaches like Pantai Senang and Pantai Kok. Visitors come here often to enjoy activities like scuba diving and swimming, as well as to get pampered at one of the many resorts. After a long day of exploring, you can relax at one of the luxurious all-inclusive resorts located in Taipei and pamper yourself. But if pampering is not your thing, you could put on your boots and climb to the flowing 7 wells, or see the panoramic sky bridge atop the jungles. Or take the island's cable car to the top of the tallest mountain for the best views of the ocean and the island. Once there, you can take the 660-meter-high Sky Bridge Langkawi, a 100-meter-long pedestrian route. Number 6. Kuching. Kuching, the biggest city on the coast of Borneo, is a popular starting point for visiting Borneo's jungle and the Sarawak region. However, there is enough for travelers to explore and do in Kuching. from ancient structures to bustling marketplaces and outdoor activities. Kuching has a one-of-a-kind background with its skyscrapers and elegant architecture surrounded by lush rainforest. The city is situated on the banks of the Sarawak River, with beautifully planted shoreline offering views of famous sites like the Astana Palace and Fort Margarita, as well as magnificent modern architecture such as the Dun Complex. Along the busy coastline, visitors will find a variety of food vendors, an observation tower, and an open-air theater, musical fountains, and several river boat companies. Number 5. The Perhentian Islands. If you are into water activities, these coral-fringed, secluded islands provide kayaking, scuba diving, and snorkeling options, such as the beautiful Sugar Shipwreck, as well as the opportunity to engage in emerald and hawksbill turtle environmental activities with local groups. The Perhentian Islands have not been built up, so there are no big hotels, restaurants, or other facilities on them. There are a few places to stay the night, like homestays and guest houses, but not much else. Jungle walking is also a strong draw, since there are paths that connect the shores and go through deep forests where monitor monkeys and lizards live. Coral Bay is also connected to a faraway beach and a cute fishing village by paved paths. Number 4. Kuantan. It's not surprising that Kuantan's major draw is its beaches, given its area right on the South China Sea. Sempedak Tuluk Beach is only just a few minutes from the central city and has a tree-lined, pristine shoreline. In contrast, adjacent Churating Beach has a turtle reserve along with cultural hamlet where traditional weaving called batik is produced and sold. Additional popular attractions with plenty of options to explore the surroundings, hike, or swim include the Esplanade Nature Reserve and Pandan Sungai Waterfall, where you may ride a boat for a whole different amazing view. The Tin Museum, which is housed underground in an old tin mine, is a one-of-a-kind attraction that should not be missed. If you have time, you can also visit the nearby Chera Cave and the Hanging Bridge. Number 3. Gunung Mulu National Park. The park, named after Mount Mulu, attracts visitors from all across Asia for trekking, hot springs, caving, and the scenic grandeur that earned it the World Heritage Site designation. Trekkers can ascend to the pinnacle of Mountain Mulu after a 15-mile journey that begins at the base camp and has an altitude of almost 4,000 feet. But for those looking for a more leisurely day out, the park has plenty of easier trails. The main attractions in the park are the caves and thousands of bats that live there. In addition, visitors can enjoy mountain climbing, kayaking, and traversing the 500-meter-long covered skywalk. Number 2. Georgetown Penang. Georgetown is one of the larger cities in Malaysia and has been designated a World Heritage Destination. Georgetown is renowned for its cuisine and has been dubbed the food capital of Malaysia. The stunning colonial streets of Georgetown are a center for culture, street art, and some of Asia's best street food. Indulging in the street food can be best enjoyed on the waterfront of Chulia Street and Gurney Drive, one of the city's oldest streets, which is very popular with the backpackers. While there, you can expect an awesome array of foods, including Indian curries and Chinese pancakes. Although the waterfront region and port of Georgetown is a well-known tourist destination, there's a lot more to visit and do in this city. The tallest building in the city, Kumtar Tower, is worth a visit. For thrill seekers, you can traverse the rainbow U-shaped skywalk, which has an amazing viewing area, 68 stories in the air. Ride the tramway to the height of Penang Hill for a less nerve-wracking perspective of the city. The landscape is charming at night. Number 1. Kuala Lumpur. Malaysia's largest and the capital city has a lot to offer tourists. Kuala Lumpur is a scorching tourist attraction and often makes the top 10 places to visit in Malaysia. It may be best remembered for the Petronas Towers, which are the tallest twin towers in the world. The architectural style in the city is a mix of Asian, modern, colonial, and Malay styles. This gives the city a modern twist that you don't commonly see in other Southeast Asian metropolises. The Parliament House and National Palace are both beautiful examples of Kuala Lumpur architectural style that are worth seeing even if you don't decide to go inside. Kuala Lumpur is known as one of the ideal places to shop in Southeast Asia. You should also go to Merdeka Square, do some shopping on Petaling Road in the city, and check out the KL Bird Park when you're in Kuala Lumpur. Do you agree with the top 10 places to visit in Malaysia? Which location do you think is better, Kuala Lumpur or Georgetown? Share your thoughts in the comments section. To see more videos like this one, be sure to like the video and hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video.